Hi there, and welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. It's another glorious day here in the Heart Healing Retreat in the mountains of Andalusia, and this is the last day, and tonight I'll be performing a shamanic ritual in candlelight, so just preparing for that now. And I thought I'd make a short video for you all with another crystal, because it seems that a lot of you are really enjoying the crystals. So each crystal that I share with you, because there are thousands of crystals out there, and you know, no matter who you are and how many years you've been working with crystals. In fact, I knew once of a beautiful soul in Ibiza who had a little tiny crystal shop, and he used to tell me the stories when I used to go in of I don't know if any of you know the lady who is called Judy Hall. She wrote the Crystal Bible, and he used to tell me the stories that when he was at the Arizona shows and all over, she used to be running around when she was younger, writing down all the crystals and asking all these wonderful men who have been extremely wise with these crystals and worked with them for many years, and she was asking them all about the crystals, and she'd write it all down. So her information as well must have been from many different sources, which that book is a great guide. However, I have a philosophy about crystals and a guide to crystals. The books are great, but the guides are only a very, very tiny part of the crystal itself, because each crystal in itself holds a memory, and not every quartz has that memory, I don't believe. I feel that each crystal has its own memory. So when a crystal is dug and cut and polished, or whether it's naturally dug from Africa, then that crystal has its own memory. And I feel that, you know, when we sort of take on board, you know, say for instance amethyst, we would suggest that amethyst is for one purpose, and this is what it does when we read from a book. But I think, you know, I think an amethyst or whatever crystal has far more than what we actually read. So a book, really, if you think about it, is one person's experience from that crystal. So my kind of take on crystals is, let the crystal choose you, let the crystal find you, and through that you tend to then start to open up your own thought, feeling, energy towards a crystal. So you can hold a crystal and say, wow, this has really helped me with this, and it's really helped me for that. Then that to me is why that crystal chose you. When I work with crystals, oh, by the way, the reason why I'm talking quiet is because behind me is Ajahn, the yoga guru. He's doing a yoga class. That's why I'm a little bit quiet, because I don't want to disturb all the participants at the Heart Healing Retreat tonight. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to it. Today's crystal is Sunshine Aura. Now, Sunshine Aura, and most auras, to what I would call people who work with crystals and have this kind of old school mentality of crystals, they look at auras and sort of dismiss them because they are not 100% natural. And the reason why is because this crystal was a cluster, and it was taken from probably America. I don't know, maybe, I don't know where this one was taken from, so it could have easily been anywhere in the world, Brazil. And basically they take a crystal and look at it and think that will be nice to then change its colour. So basically what they do with this crystal is they paint a coat over it, just a lightly coat, and then they put it into the kiln and fire it, and then the crystal ends up with this beautiful colour. Now, whether you believe that it's not natural or not, for me it makes no odds, because the crystal, the whole crystal inside, of course holds its own natural energy and its memory. It's always going to be there. There's nothing that you can do to ruin that. So coating a crystal is neither here nor there. However, if I explain to you what this crystal is and how it works and what it does, you would say, and quite rightly, but it's a clear quartz, Mark. It is, but for some reason, once it's been coated and put in the kiln and come out, and I've worked with them, these crystals seem to have a lovely energy, and I'll explain what the energy is with this crystal. You can see it's almost got a translucent and almost like if you look at water and then oil that's put on the water, it's got that kind of look. So it is very pretty. So yeah, sunshine aura. I've worked with it now for quite a while, and it has a great energy, and the energy that I feel, especially to the I think I've got 7 or 8 of them when I've worked with them, it's got this energy of inner strength, inner power. So when you wear it, when you put it on your chest, or if you hold it in your hand, you start to feel energized from inside, or something awakening, something pumping you up from inside. And it's a really beautiful, powerful wave energy that keeps hitting you all the time. And the only way I can explain why this happens is because it targets the heart, and what it does is it blasts the heart all the time with these waves of clearing emotion, negativity and fear. And what I found is that you start to feel like you're being pumped up, and then all of a sudden you start to feel like you can conquer mountains, or the positivity is extraordinarily beautiful, and it helps people with depression. It helps people who feel down, who feel like their path is not there, they're lost, they don't know where they're going. And I've always worked with these auras and placed them on the heart, never on the third eye, never on the throat. It always seems to be put on the heart, and then my hand goes straight on top of the crystal, and then the energy work then gets blasted into the crystal, and then the crystal becomes like something so profound, it starts to blast, and bam, bam, and you can feel it. And people send me messages, Mark, I put the sunshine aura on, and my God, I could feel my heart. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Hey. Good job it didn't hit me on my head, did it? Eh? It was an orange, by the way. So, where was I? Okay, sunshine aura. What are the benefits? Sunshine aura to me, it brings out the yes within you. So if you're writing a book, if you're wanting to start a new project, if you're wanting to do something, if you're wanting to start a new life, if you're wanting to leave a situation that holds you back and keeps you frozen, this crystal is fabulous because it brings out the inner strength, the inner guru, the inner guide, the inner warrior within you, and it really helps you along your journey. So it's also very, very good for, I've noticed, blood pressure. So people with very high blood pressure, it balances them. I have a client who wears one who says that her addiction is less than what it was, and I don't feel the need to do what I used to do all the time. So it's good for addiction too. That's kind of it, really. But I would say that sunshine aura is the warrior crystal, the inner warrior crystal. So from my heart to yours, thank you for subscribing to markbayerski.com. Thank you for enjoying these videos. Thank you for all your lovely messages daily. And I promise to keep posting crystals that I've worked with, and I can express to you wholeheartedly what they mean. Why? Because it's through experience that I'm able to share with you today and all the other days this beautiful crystal. Say hello and say goodbye to sunshine aura. Have a lovely day from my heart to yours. Keep shining, dear friends. Love you all.